Who captured Che Guevara? Imagine being in the midst of an intense battle in the rugged canyons of Bolivia, where the fate of a legendary revolutionary hangs in the balance. This is the story of how Che Guevara, the Argentine-born leader of a guerrilla movement, was captured. In the late summer of 1967, Che Guevara and his band of insurgents were on the run in the Bolivian countryside. After a series of ambushes and skirmishes, the Bolivian Army had been closing in on them. The 2nd Ranger Battalion, a unit trained by the U.S., was tasked with finding and eliminating the guerrilla group. On September 26, 1967, Che's group entered the small town of La Higuera, only to find it deserted except for a few old women. A telegram had already warned the villagers of the guerrillas' approach, and the Bolivian authorities were hot on their heels. When the guerrillas left the village, they were ambushed, resulting in the death of 3 of Che's men. The guerrillas fled into the canyons, but the Bolivian Army, led by the 2nd Ranger Battalion, was relentless in their pursuit. Captain Prado and his men set up a strategic position, using mortar and machine gun fire to pin down the guerrillas. Che was wounded in the leg, and his carbine was destroyed during one of the breakout attempts. As the battle intensified, Sergeant Huanca and his section executed a hammer and anvil maneuver, driving the guerrillas against the other sections of the battalion. This maneuver led to the death of 2 more guerrillas and forced Che and his remaining men to retreat. Separated from his group, the wounded Che, aided by Willie, attempted to escape by climbing out of the canyon. However, they were spotted by 2 rangers manning an observation post near Captain Prado's command post. These rangers held their fire, allowing Che and Willie to climb closer before taking them prisoner just 15 meters from the command post. When asked to identify himself, Che replied, "I am Che Guevara." This marked the end of his Bolivian adventure. He was taken to the village school at La Higuera, where he was held overnight before being executed the next morning on orders from the Bolivian president. So, to answer the question, Che Guevara was captured by the 2nd Ranger Battalion of the Bolivian Army, specifically by 2 rangers who were part of Captain Prado's unit. This capture was the culmination of a long and intense pursuit through the Bolivian countryside.